Hello children, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we are going to read the topic noun, numbers and gender. So from this topic, we have already seen about singular and plural nouns. So in this video, we are going to move on to the next topic, uncountable and uncountable nouns. You can find this also in your grade 3 English grammar book under the heading noun, numbers and genders. This is one of the subtopic of this chapter. So now here we are going to see what do you mean by countable nouns and what do you mean by uncountable nouns. So shall we get into the video now? So first let us see the meaning of countable and uncountable nouns. Countable noun means it can be counted. For example, an apple, a school, one picture, two pictures, etc. You can count them. If it is a noun and you can count them, then you call them as countable noun. Uncountable noun. So what do you mean by uncountable noun? Something which cannot be counted. For example, sugar, information, water, understanding, etc. So you cannot count the sugar. If I give you sugar, you cannot count it. Same way, information, water, everything. So this is the meaning for the term uncountable noun. Next, can take singular or plural verbs. So when you have a countable noun, you can have it as it can take both singular verbs and plural verbs. For example, apple, apples, school, schools, picture, pictures. So here we also have an example sentence. There is a book on the table. Those houses are very big, aren't they? So here book, table, houses are the countable nouns and they can be singular or plural. Now here uncountable nouns, they always take only singular verbs. There is some water in the jug. So some water. Here you are not saying it as a single, you are not giving it as a plural. You are just giving it as some water. Now let us see some more examples. Yes, we already saw the singular and plural form. Let us see an example. Countable nouns as we can count. A tree, which talks about one tree. Two trees. Trees, we add it as plural. We add s at the end. So it becomes two trees. Can use a singular verb or a plural verb. So countable nouns, you all must have learnt about these verbs, right? Am, is, are, was, were. They are singular and plural verbs, right? So they can use a singular verb and a plural verb. Here the book is old. The books are old. So countable nouns, they are not only countable, they also use the verbs also as singular or plural. If it is a singular noun, it uses a singular verb. If it is a plural noun, it uses a plural verb. Now uncountable nouns, we cannot count them. They have only one form, which is singular, and there is no plural form. So when you have an uncountable noun, there is only one form, which is singular, and there is no plural form. For example, butter. You will not say butters as plural. You will not use that word. Always use a singular verb. So since there is no plural form for this uncountable nouns, the verbs also which we use are only singular verbs. We do not use the plural verbs. Sugar is sweet. Cannot use a, an or a number before them. So you know the articles, right? A and an. They are also used to denote the number 1. So you cannot use these articles or a number before them. A rice, a bread, two rice, two bread. You cannot use a, an or any number before an uncountable noun. So here you can see lot of examples, uncountable nouns, how they are given here. You can see these examples, that is which cannot be counted. Next here we have some quantifiers. So what is a quantifier? It is nothing but when you have an countable or an uncountable noun, before that we use these quantifiers like little, few, a lot of, many, much, any, lots of, some. So for which noun we use which quantifier? That is for countable noun what quantifiers we can use. For uncountable noun what quantifiers we can use. So let us see that. Little. Little means small or minor. So in that case, you can use it only for an uncountable noun. Few. Few means small or slight. In that case, you can use it only for countable noun. A lot of, which means a large number or amount, where you can use it both for countable noun and uncountable noun. So when you have the quantifier a lot of in a sentence, you can use it both with countable noun and uncountable noun. Many. Many means very or numerous. So in that case, you use it before a countable noun. Much. Very to a lot. So in that case, you use much before an uncountable noun. Any. Any means never at all. Never at all. So here any can be used both with countable nouns and also with uncountable nouns. Lots of. A lot of. We have it as we can use it both with countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Some. An unspecified amount or number of, we use it before a countable noun. So children, whatever we saw in the previous slide, a quick recap. A little, much, amount of. You use it with uncountable nouns. A few, many, number of. You use it with countable nouns. Some, a lot of. You use it both with uncountable nouns and countable nouns. Here you can see some examples given for both. In uncountable nouns, we have water, food, money, advice, safety, time, knowledge, love, traffic, furniture, art, sugar, electricity, news. These are all the nouns which cannot be counted. For countable nouns, apples, books, pieces, animals, cars, trees. These are the nouns which can be counted. So, children, you all must have understood the term countable nouns and uncountable nouns by now. So here we have a quick recap of the different types of nouns. Till now we learnt about the different types of nouns even in our previous chapter, the chapter number 1. We learnt about the nouns. So from there we learned few types of nouns and we have countable and uncountable nouns from this topic. So this is a overall view of the different nouns that we have learnt, their meanings with example, proper nouns, common nouns, abstract nouns, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So children, I hope you all got an idea about what is a countable noun and what is an uncountable noun. We can practice it through the exercises given in the grammar book. I hope you all understood the topic from this video. Let me meet you all in another video with another topic. Thank you.